Okay guys, welcome back, part 9. We're starting here for a couple reasons. The first one is, I mentioned at the last video end that the Wyvern Lord was going to be available, and we were going to do it while we were on our way out to the Wraithwall's tomb there. So we're gonna do the Wyvern Lord hunt as well. I also, because I happen to be here, I went and talked to this guy, and he happens to have the best weaponry in the entirety of what's available right now. So I was able to pick up, I could have picked up a Vega for him as well, but I'm going to keep him with the Cypress Pole for most of the Sandsea. He's irrelevant. I picked up a rod in the Ester Sand. She's irrelevant as well. I did pick up the Ancient Sword for her, which also apparently can petrify. Pretty sure that's going to be a useless feature, but the added attack will be always welcome. I also picked up the spear instead of just the javelin, and I sold off the javelin. And this is going to seem kind of weird, but I gave her the killer bow, which gives her a comparable attack power to everybody else. Because not only is the Wyvern Lord a flying enemy, which means you can either hit it with long-range weapons or magic, but there's also going to be a boss coming up that follows the same ideology where they're flying, so I haven't done anything story-wise to warrant going back to the clan hall. So I'm just gonna head to here. We'll warp out to the Wester Sand. I should mention that in between doing all those hunts, I did pick up quite a few LP points. I ran through the Ester Sand and the Wester Sand. The Ester Sand I did quite a bit. I even killed one of those T-Rex guys. But I ran through all of this. I ran into 2 Feedolents, and I'm actually going to show you guys one other thing here before we really get started. I ran into 3 rare game. This guy is in the Wester Sand. He's incredibly powerful for the level that I'm at. I had to use like 3 or 4 different quickening chains to get him killed. This guy is not nearly as powerful, and he's in the Ester Sand. And then this guy was in the Lusu Mines, actually. So, killed the Rock Choice, killed the Nidhogg. Couple random things here and there. Like I said, I killed one of these wild Saurians. I just used another quickening chain. Check out my Sky Pirates den. Ooh. I've got 3 characters, look at that. Oh yeah, I guess I'm warping. And this is actually the first teleport crystal I think I'm using. Or no, I used one to come back to. No, I didn't actually. Never mind. This is the first one. Because I ran through the Wester Sand to get the experience and the LP, and then I actually took an airship from the Aerodome because I was right there when I went back to Bajerba, so. So I mean, this guy does offer some really good stuff, but as you can see, I had to go back to Rabanaster, and it's a good thing I did, because I picked up Kira, I picked up Raze. What else did I pick up? I can't quite remember. But if you look at his weaponry, you know, his best bow is the silver bow. Or sorry, it's the Avius Killer. The Oaken Pole, the Capella as opposed to the Vega, so. It kind of makes me wonder if I should have went to Rabanaster to upgrade my armors too, because I did that in the while I was in Bujerba there. It's been a long time since I've played this game, so I don't quite remember where all the upgrades are and when, when certain people upgrade and which people have better stuff.
So where exactly is Wraithwall's tomb?
Far to the west. We must first cross the Ogir-Yensa, and beyond that the Nam-Yensa, before we reach the tomb. An expanse of desert larger still than all of Delmasca. We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired, we stop and take rest.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look.
You are at that.
Okay, never mind. I guess Ash is keeping her bangle for the next little bit. So there are a couple things I feel like I should mention right off the hop. It's very easy to get some LP in this area. You can also get a pretty good chain going. You don't get a whole lot for the chain, but it's still entirely possible. Add to that the fact that there's a rare monster out here that you need to kill 100 of the Yensa people. I can't actually remember what they're called. We'll find out in like 20 seconds. But, the monster itself is incredibly easy to defeat. Like the rare monster, the rare game, whatever you want to call him. And, oh, nice. Getting up to 100 has a couple benefits. You'll max out all your earth stones. I think they have earth magicite as well or something ridiculous like that. So not incredibly, valuable item drops, but when you're selling 99 of them, it adds up. And especially at this point in the game. It's not like you're going to be making thousands and thousands of gil anyways. So there is a benefit to it. Furthermore, something I should have mentioned earlier, I went ahead and got level 2 quickenings with everybody, ironically enough, except for Ash and Bosch, who are two of my main party members. So, Penelo's got the two over here, sorry, and she's working towards this one because it's a complete waste of LP until really late in the game. Vaughn's are over here. He's almost going to have enough for the Rod of Faith, and then he'll get his third one here. So there's his first and second. Balthier's first two up there. I don't know where his third one's going to be. Fran's got two here, and she's making her way over to this one as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to give her that one, but I'm going to at least get her to that point and make that decision later. Bosch has one there. And then I haven't quite decided what I want to do with him, if I want him to come up and get this one, or if I want to give him this one later on. Ash, her first one is here, second one's here, and I think the third one's, yeah, right up above there. So this one I just need to get to 50 and then she'll have her second, so. And hers is obviously the biggest priority to get to level 3 because she will be my healer, which means she needs all that the MP she can get. So that pretty much sums up everything that I've done, kind of a little bit off recording and during the hunts there where I was cutting in, adding a lot of videos together.
A construct to draw oil from the ground. Abandoned many years now, it seems.
Did Dalmaskans build this?
No, the Rosarians. Their empire lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia. Heedless of the kingdoms caught in their midst. Dalmasca, Nabrodia, Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and pray for light winds.
Vossler, why are you here?
Imagine my surprise when upon my return to Bogerba, I find both you and the Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Balthier is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rassler died, when her throne was taken. Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the Knight's path. The Lady Ash?
We should leave this place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
Something far worse.
I see. So the Dawn Shard does lie in King Wraithwall's tomb. The Marquis sympathizes with your plight, yet the Empire perches as a carrion bird on his shoulder. He can keep whispers of your abduction silent for only so long.
Yes. Tell me, Vossler, what have you accomplished?
We leave at once. This is Urutan-Yensa territory, and they are unfond of visitors.
It's actually pretty cool how they made the Sandsea look.
Let's quit this place while we still can. Move!
Vossler! Have you found the means to restore Dalmasca?
First, we must claim the Dawn Shard. It all begins with that.
So Vossler is back as a guest yet again. And they are called the Urutan-Yensa, that's what they were. Apparently I went the wrong way. Yeah, it's pretty cool how they Made the Sandsea look in the full motion video there. Oh, and I went the wrong way again. Where the hell am I going? Oh. Just going for a leisurely stroll. So anywho, you can chain these guys. They're not the strongest. I mean, 700 HP. At this point, nothing that you're not used to fighting anyways. They got a couple little tricks up their sleeve. A lot of them have haste on, like this guy for example. And a few of them can cause sleep and whatnot, but as you can see, they aren't really standing much of a chance. You know, you have more problems with them if you catch them in a group of like 6. I would take the wrong way. This is getting brutal. There are maps for this area, but I'm pretty sure I have to find it first, and that's kind of where the problem lies. Ash currently has the highest defense of any of my characters, which is why I'm keeping her the leader. The only other plus side is you do pick up a fair amount of gil with these guys. Again, it's one of those things that's not enough to warrant staying here for an unnecessary amount of time, but, you know, if you kill 100 of them collecting 30 gil, that's 3,000 gil. Plus the earth stones, plus a few other things. I'm actually not going to fight that guy. See, it's going to be little situations like this where you've got about 5 of them together that's going to be a little difficult to handle, but the rest of it, if you keep picking them off one at a time like I was there, they don't last long. I'm going to go this way. I think I'm going to dedicate this entire video to the Ogir-Yensa Sandsea, which is going to involve me exploring all the areas so you can kind of see the full map. We've also got to find one of the entrances to the Urutan caverns. And I would like to collect some SP and, or not SP, I'm sorry. LP and experience, but more so the LP in that. And you know, I could always go for some extra items. to sell off, like the Earthstones. Although, to be completely honest, I haven't seen them really drop a whole lot either. Which is fine. There we go. So there's some frog type enemies down here that I'm just going to ignore because I don't want to break my chain right now. But anywho, this is going to lead us into the caverns. There's an entrance in the Wester Sand as well that we'll get to eventually. There's like 5 different entrances. You can kind of get around, essentially get around underneath Rabanastre here. And all I like doing is making sure I can see all the entranceways. Because I think there's 3 entrances in the Sandsea, between the 2 Sandseas. So and you can go in there. There are some slime guys that drop vials of green and or yellow liquids. Those usually sell for like 300 to 400. So they're not bad. Ooh, we'll get some Phoenix down too. I don't remember if Bosch has learned any yet, but I know, or sorry, I don't know if Ash has learned any yet, but I know Bosch has learned some MP gaining tricks through the augments there. Some of them involve, like he gains MP when he takes a hit. I think he gains MP when he does physical damage as well. Which you wouldn't know from looking at his full gauge right now, because I don't really use it a whole lot. And Ash is kind of making her way over there, but right now what she's learning is some magic lures which up her magic damage. And then she's got, I think, a swiftness. She's got 2 MP channelings which reduce her MP cost by 10% each. So her MP cost is down 20%. So Kira, instead of at 32 or 34, whatever it was, it's at 25. And it'll go down one more, probably to 30 or to 22, I think. I think I'll take a pass on that guy. I really don't want to break my chain, but I also don't want to run all the way through there and have to take a ton of damage, especially unnecessary damage. It's my least favorite kind of damage. Not caring about him either. This can be a very, very dangerous area. Even though you have Vossler, he's only an attacker really. And if you get lost here, it can really take a lot out of you. You know, you start losing MP, you start losing items and whatnot. This stuff kind of takes a toll on you. Because I've been in that scenario I think the first 2 times I played this game actually. You know, the first time it took me so long to get through that it's not like I even knew where the path was, so when I played it the second time, I was still just as lost. I was a little better at the game, so I wasn't like basically trying to flee everything, but I don't really have a way to fix that slow that Ash has got on her right now, so I'm not going to. The other thing I gotta watch out for is there's one of those Entites. This fire Entite or whatever. Okay, I'm pretty sure Ash has enough. Yep. Gonna learn Heaven's Wrath here. I might actually move up this way because I'm in no rush to get her third one. Everybody's going to be learning the license for the golden amulets pretty soon, and eventually I'll need the one for the I can't even remember what it's called, but the one that boosts experience. Ooh, teleport stones. So the nice thing is that these guys are dropping some Phoenix Downs as well, and if you guys have been following along, it's been a bit of a rough time with my Phoenix Downs. Actually, you know what? I don't plan on him using Cura a lot, but I might use him for Raise. Matter of fact, how many gambits does he have? Oh, he's got quite a few. So this is basically setting up that anytime an ally gets killed, he's going to use Raise. And anytime somebody falls under Silence, he's going to use that. I might make one for Blind as well. There we go. Oh crap, man, I just realized what I'm doing. I gotta turn Vox off actually, because he's gonna keep trying to fix Balthier, which he can't do. Well, you know what I'll do then? And see, this is just the little tiny things that you sometimes have to think about when you're making gambits. I just about had him on an infinite cycle of Voxing Balthier. So now I said it that only when Ash needs it, he'll use Vox. Uh-oh. Okay, there he is. So I want to get close enough to show you guys. 48,000 HP and a little change. But he's green, so as long as you don't attack him, he's good. He's like the wild Saurian or the T-Rex and in the where were we there? The Ester Sand. Oh, you can't use any magic in his presence though, or else it'll automatically trigger. Like he'll want to fight you. And see, there are benefits to chaining these guys right now, right? You keep seeing my HP get healed, my MP gets healed every now and again. You can steal some stuff from him, a fire crystal, a phase stone, and there's actually a really useful item that you can steal from him. These two don't know steal, never mind. I don't know why I kept Ash in there. Yeah, so all I got was a fire crystal, but that's okay. So he also doesn't leave you. As you can see, he's actually still tracking me right now. I don't even want to go and show you guys because he'll just pop out of nowhere and Firaga me. Go back to this. I was kind of hoping to steal something more than a fire crystal from him, but these things happen. And if I were to go back right now, he'd be back in the green. I don't think I'd be able to steal a new item from him because I already stole from him once. And it's considered, quote, the same enemy, but... I think we're just gonna leave her there and keep moving. She'll eventually catch up. These three are doing most of the work anyways, so... He's already back. Perfect. Oh, sorry guys, I hit the wrong button. Wow, I am doing great right now. I don't even know why I did it that way. I just wanted to change my party leader. One of those days. So, barring some tragedy where I don't control my characters enough to the point where they go and attack something else and kill it and break my chain, I think I am actually going to go to 100 and we'll attack the Urutan-Exile. I had mentioned in previous videos that I wasn't going to complete the entire 80 rare game there. I'm probably still not going to do it, but I like to show you guys as much as I possibly can. I would like to, I've never fully completed, in addition to not doing the Yzmat or killing off Omega there, I've never actually fully completed in the Fawn Coast there's like a whole nother hunting clan that's separate from like Mont Blanc's clan. And I've never, because you can collect different trophies in that and you have to trigger those fights and you only can fight those rare game once, and I think there's like 30 of them. And I've never actually done all 30 of them. I've done a few of them, probably somewhere south of 10, just south of 10, but nonetheless, I've never fully completed it, so I might look into at least doing those 30, but I won't be going around for all 80. Another thing I should mention too before we get there is there are actually two entrances into the Nam-Yensa Sandsea. One involves just kind of a general direct entrance, which I think I'm actually closer to right now. And then the other one is actually a well, I mean, they're not hidden by any means, either of them, but there are one's a lot easier to find than the other, but the one that's not as easy to find also has a teleport crystal, which will be very useful much later on in the game. If you don't get that teleport crystal now, you're gonna have to walk all the way through here when you're coming back for doing other hunts and whatnot. Or if you want to find a specific entrance to the Zeratin caverns there, you'll actually have to run through the entire Sandsea again. So if you guys look right on the far left there, it looks like there's a little bit of like an open land instead of just one of these little rings. I'm pretty sure that's the entrance to the first one. That looks pretty heavily guarded, so I'm going to go around the other way. I'm actually really surprised I'm not even maxed out on my earth stones yet. It's kind of bizarre. Okay, so that one leads back to there. I can guarantee you the Nam-Yensa Sandsea will not be as long as this one. Oh, there's a guy over there. I was like, where am I getting shot at from? So I'm pretty sure this is actually the area 2 that I need to be in when I get to the 100 chain, because that's where the guy will show up. With a little luck, I won't have to leave. Probably still have to leave, because I'm not really lucky in this game, but... So what was I at there? 92? So that's the entranceway to the kind of slightly easier Nam-Yensa. I'll head back a bit, and then I'll have to head back here really quick. I just need 8 more kills, and then we'll go to the teleport sphere. I'm actually a little upset I haven't found that map yet either. It's probably being guarded by one of those little areas where the little pumpkin head guys were, but I really don't want to run through right now because they'll ruin my chain. Another pair of gauntlets. On the plus side too, like I said, I have made about 3,000 gil, because I really had almost nothing when I first started this area. I think I had like 56 gil. I spent like every dime making sure that a friend would have a strong enough weapon to fight some of these flyers. Okay, this should be getting close to 100 now. Yeah. Four tufts of Phoenix down and an Earth Magicite. So they do drop Earth Magicite. 3 tufts of Phoenix down. I am gonna have a ton of Phoenix down. I really don't even have that much. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, this is kind of bizarre because usually I'm completely full of earth stones. I mean, I'm still kind of full-ish, but it took over 100 kills to get 1 Earth Magicite. I don't know. That's kind of iffy. It's an iffy day today. Oh, there's a path down. Okay, well that's where we're going later, so I'll head there after. completely ran by that. I want him trying to steal from this guy because I feel like he could have a potentially good weapon. Probably won't because I went and said that, but come here, buddy. A Yensa fin, huh? Apparently I should have been stealing from these guys earlier. Probably gonna be nothing but pebbles after this, but... Okay, so I thought we were supposed to encounter the guy here, but he's kinda not here. I think what I'll do is I'll go and zone 2 streams away and come back. And if he's not there, what I'll do is I'll just kind of cut the video. And then I'll show you guys where he is. And then we can kind of go from there. If you guys look down right there, that's where we're gonna end up eventually. Right down there is the other entranceway, so... So yeah, if the Urutan-Exile is not there where I told you he is, I'll cut the video and I'll go find him myself. I'll show you guys where he is. And then we'll go over there. And that'll be the end of the video, so... I do know you need over 100 chain to activate him. I'm really hoping you didn't need exactly 100. I feel like that would be a pretty dick move on the developer's part, but... Okay, usually he comes running at you right there, so I'm going to do a quick lap of the upstairs here. And if he doesn't trigger, like I said, I will just cut the video and show you. I see a couple guys down there back again. Still not up here. They both look normal too. Well, this is kind of a piss off. I'm going to switch Balthier back to attacking because apparently this guy's not showing up. And yeah, you know what guys, I will cut the video here. I'll kind of run amongst myself and see if I can't trigger this guy. It's quite possible I'm in the wrong area, but I could have sworn that this was it. Because the only other area that kind of looks like that one was way back here, like almost at the beginning, and I'm pretty sure it's not there. I mean, that's really not that far away for me to go and take a quick peek, but nonetheless, I don't want you guys to watching me walk all the way back here. So what I'll do is I'll cut the video to show you where the Urutan-Exile is, and then we'll cut to the entranceway that I told you about, and then we'll run through, save, activate the gate crystal so that way I can use it again, and then end the video properly. So that's the plan. Alright guys, so as you can see, there he is, the Urutan-Exile. Exactly where I thought he was going to be. And I'm still, I think I'm at like 130, like my my chain there is at 130-ish now, so not much more than when you last saw me. I almost feel like it's just kind of one of those, like a random thing. That there's, like, it's not a complete, as soon as you get 100, you're gonna be, oh my. You're gonna be seeing him, sorry, is what I meant to say. Oh, and Balthier's healing him. That is fantastic news. Is he still hasted? No. An ossifune, what is that? Oh, beautiful. Where is, what's her face? Oh. She's going to be using katanas anyways later on, so I might as well just get that now, considering 54 attack power is going to make her a lot more useful. Cypress pole. So you see I do use a lot of two-handed weapons. There's no real reasoning behind it, but Yeah, so I mean, if you look, even her magic power is higher than her strength, and the katanas are going to use the magic power. So that was certainly well worth it. I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll kind of show you guys going down the ramp into the next area. Alright guys, so I hope you guys saw that. My official chain count is at 151 right now. I picked up some shell. Oh, and Balthier, Bosch, and Ash have all gained levels in the last like 4 minutes of my gameplay, so while I was kind of in between there. So this guy would have let you buy some of the stuff that I had to go and buy in whatchamacallit there, Rabanaster. So I actually made more money just from slaughtering those guys than I actually did from the items I got from them, which is always great. Pebbles. Some succulent fruit, those were actually worthwhile. And a Yensa fin. That's actually not a bad buy. Pretty sure both of those are brutal. Yep. I'll find somebody to get the ancient sword. Maybe either Vaughn or Pinello. Just make it useful to somebody. So anywho, this is the gate crystal. I'm going to save here. I'm going to end the video here and we'll continue from this point. But I think I'm personally actually going to go run back and see if I can kill a few more of those guys and pick up a few more Earthstones, just so I can get a little bit more money. But nonetheless, I'll start the next video from here. So, hope to see you guys then.